Hi students, in this lab we're going to look at potential and kinetic energy. It's a great system here for studying both, where you have the car and you have a ramp, and we can basically show potential energy converting into kinetic energy. So the basic idea with potential energy is to basically lift something up and increase its gravitational potential. So right now the car is at the bottom of this track. Right now in this system, this car has basically zero gravitational potential energy in the system, okay? To get gravitational potential energy created, we have to do work on it. So as I push and do work on this car, I increase its gravitational potential energy. So right here is about half the gravitational potential that I can achieve. To get more, take it all the way to the top. And this is what we call maximum potential energy with this system. The idea here is if you let this car go, as soon as it goes down the ramp, it's going to convert that gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy as it rolls down the hill. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. So as it gets faster, kinetic energy increases, and by the time it gets to the bottom, all that gravitational potential energy has been converted to kinetic energy. So you could think of maximum kinetic energy right before the car hits the band. So let's just quickly review. Maximum potential, half kinetic, half potential, because half's been converted, all are maximum kinetic. The cool part about this lab is that the car will bounce when it hits the rubber band. And that elasticity is going to help convert all that kinetic energy back into potential. But, as you know from your experiences, a ball, a basketball, something bouncy that never comes back up all the way. So if you take a look at this, the car loses some of that energy as it's being converted. And basically it gets to the bottom where all that potential energy is gone. The idea of this lab is to measure the percent of energy lost in each bounce. So I'm going to start over here and kind of follow a little data table. This lab sort of has you track the height of each bounce. Every bounce can never be as high as before. So you'll notice on the first bounce, if I can stop it, okay, we basically have lost that energy in friction and heat lost in the system. We can't get it back. So that's the energy that we've lost. If we take this measurement of these centimeters, we started at 70 high, whatever we lost here, it looks to be 30, 35 centimeters, we could calculate the percentage of energy lost. We take 30 centimeters divided by the 70 that we had maximum, and we can get a percentage that we lost. If I let it bounce again on 2 bounces, we lost even more. So we would take maybe 45 or 50 centimeters divided by 70 centimeters to get that percentage of energy lost. That percentage always increases as the car bounces. Third bounce, even more lost. And on the fourth bounce, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just keeps on losing energy. And that's kind of the idea of this lab. What percent do we lose on each bounce due to friction until the energy is gone?